Good morning, everyone. So we're going to do the reveal for month 3. So backgrounds I think are in here. Oops, I pulled out 2. Not meant, well, there's half of them left in there. I keep pulling them out. They're trapped. Okay, 1 and 2. So we have Antique Reclaimed Fabrics and Bright Butterfly. So that is month 3. Antique Reclaimed Fabrics, I don't know if you can see that, and Bright Butterfly. So I'll see you again in a minute. Okay, so you've had the big reveal. It's vintage or reclaimed fabrics and Bright Butterfly. So what do we mean? Well, vintage, we do, I mean, a lot of us are using vintage fabrics already or reclaimed fabrics. So it can be anything from, you know, a doily, anything that was really destined for something else that we're chopping up and using. You know, these fabrics were curtains and things, these old fabrics. Mattress ticking is a reclaimed fabric. We've got, this was from one of these, you know, like a embroidered tablecloth, the bits that I had left over, and I tea dyed them. Can have some laces if you want to. This is French mattress ticking here. Reclaimed, could also be an old tea towel, hand towel. I don't know what this was. This was more like a tablecloth, but you could use bits of that. This was more like a hand towel. Look, it's kind of gross, but it's good for, it's got lace on it. It'd be good for stitching on. These were, look, it's even got holes. You know how I love holes. This was an vintage embroidered tablecloth. This was a hand towel. It's a little piece left, a hemp hand towel. Linen, I think this was a hand towel as well. And then this is mattress ticking. So another thing I thought could be fun. It doesn't have to be really old or anything like that. But it could also be like your children's clothing or a favourite shirt. Like Steffi has some, well, they're not, you know, ready to be ripped up yet, but Steffi has some lovely shirts that are really nice colour and they're a lovely stripe and, you know, that sort of thing. Or I don't have them here, but Lulu has had some really pretty dresses when she was little. And I've kept them because one day I wanted to make something out of them, and now I wish I brought them because they would have been perfect to rip up. The fabrics are beautiful and we're not going to keep them forever. So yeah, that's what we mean by reclaimed fabrics. It can be from curtains, clothing, tablecloths, tea towels, napkins, pants, shirts, whatever you think of. So I'm not going to put any new fabrics in my background, especially probably in any of it, unless I have something that I'm covering up as the base of my Bright Butterfly. Now obviously if you're not a bright person, do less bright, but you know, the bright police will not be out to get you. It's your book, so yeah, you know, just interpret it the way you want to. So I don't know, I'm just going to have a play with these fabrics that I've got here on my table. I'm not going to venture out too far to get something else. Let me just grab these scissors. I'm thinking I would love it. I mean, this is quite big, you know, it's too big for my page. So I don't know if I'm going to use this or not, but I'm going to cut some bits off. It needs an iron, and have a play around with my background because today is the day that we do the background. So I'll just fold that up and put that over there so I don't keep looking at it. I don't know, I kind of felt like I wanted to go more light in my background this week. So let's just see. Obviously don't want it to be full of marks. I must have gotten that in Australia. Anyway, I'll get this piece here. This is not so full of marks, and I kind of like the lace. So maybe if I'm dropping things, am I? No. So I know everyone's excited to get their new prompt. Hopefully I'm on screen. I haven't zoomed in because I'm not doing anything fancy schmancy today, but I might even have this. This is quite thin, this piece. So let's see. I might even just use it as my base. Let's have a look. See what happens. Probably need to give them all an iron before I even consider doing anything with them. So I'm not going to obviously stitch it onto there. I might side. It's pretty much the right. Oh, it's a little bit too short. But that might be my base. Well, maybe I would stitch it on there. And then I'm going to add bits on top, I think. I'm trying to decide which way does that go. I think this way. So I wouldn't want this to interfere. So it seems fairly typical for me to put it with that down there, but I actually think I might flip it around and put it up there. So this might be very boring for you guys because I'm not going to do, and those bits, see those bits I'm thinking can hang out of the book. I probably won't use that. I could use this in that gap up there. I could use a piece of this somewhere. I might use a piece of this, I think. See? Or this. And I'm thinking I'm going to put this. I'm actually going to put this one up there. And I do need to iron them. I don't want the really thick band. Can you get that, Lulu, please? I think that's Steffi. He doesn't take keys. He knows we're here. I'll pause it and go down and see. So that will go here, I think. But, oh, I don't want it peekabooing from behind that. I didn't prepare lunch for Steffi today because it's late. I told Lulu, tell your daddy's a happy little Vegemite. Oh dear, that's his lunch, Vegemite. I think I was going to use this one, but I'm actually not enjoying the colour of it. I'm not enjoying the colour of that, so I might slide that one over a little bit. Maybe I prefer that one. Wanted the blue. I wanted the blue. I'm going to stick with the blue. Maybe I want a smaller bit of blue. No. But I'm going to cut it off here. I don't worry about snipping off all these bits because eventually they'll be used. I'm going to put that up there. That's going to go up there. Not that bit. I wanted this bit. Oh, now I'm distracted. I better go down and say hello to the husband so I can get back to concentrating. And I don't want this red. No, I don't. I just want to have a piece of this with the blue. Where am I going to get the blue? I'm going to get a little bit of blue there. I'll probably end up covering it up anyway. So you're going to die, but well, if I just do strip of this and then take off what I don't want, that, because I can use those bits. I don't worry about it. Because I said I wanted to go a little bit, I might put that, yes, I put that there, or no, up a bit there. Do I want a little piece of this down here? I kind of don't mind that. Or would I like that on top? I don't know. Anyway, I'll go down and say hello to my husband and then I will come back. Okay, so I'm back. I've checked in with the hubby. He's all good. He's not having Vegemite. He's having an artichoke salad that he's put together. And I am very happy with this now that I've sort of taken my eyes away from it and I've come back to it and I like it. Now I've lost on my mess. Oh, here it is. I'm going to remove these fabrics. Just excuse me 1 second while I remove the fabrics because I can't see anything. Okay. So, oh, there's no pins there. Okay, I've got this pin cushion as well. That was gifted to me. I want to say that Mary made it for me, but please forgive me if it wasn't Mary. And I'm just going to pin this down. This is not going to be a very long video today because you've seen it all before. I'm going to pin it down And then I'm going to do my invisible stitch that you've all seen. I'm not going to do tacking today because there's not that much to stitch down. Oh, actually that's got a stitch too because I've got that on the base. I could actually not even have the base. I think I'm going to remove my base. Guys, I don't need it. These are all overlapping, so I can actually just stitch these all on, and then I'll show you what it will look like in my book, because I'll be able to pin that on there. Just make sure I pin. So this is, I've just got to pin this. Just move this out of the way. But I use that, I've got my shape. See, you don't have to use your base if you don't want to. So it's all overlapping, so I'll be able to stitch it all together, you see. And I've got the size of my page, and we'll double check it. We'll put it on the book and see what happens. So you don't always have to follow the rules. A base is good though when you're patching many things together, but because I'm using a bigger expanse of fabric, I'm not using a base. Love that. Now let's have a look what that's going to look like in the book, because I may have to make it smaller or something like that. We don't know. And then to hold it all together, I'll do all my invisible stitch here, 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 and that's it. Let's just have a look. Where's my book? Okay, so I haven't stitched in my other block yet, this one. I completely forgot about it. So it's not stitched in yet, but I'm actually thinking I might wait, because I might prefer this block, or that, see, it's, oh, no, it's not too big. It's good. See, it's going to be the exact size of my page. I might prefer this page here rather than this one. So I don't mind if they're out of order. Oh, that was one I was playing around with. That's similar to this one in the sense that it didn't have a base. I just pinned fabrics that were sitting on my table together. So, so this one, oh, actually this one will have to go because I've got that lace there. So it's actually going to have to go on this side. That's okay. Now I'm going to have an uneven number of pages. So I'm thinking that's going to be perfect. I'm thinking this one, I might work on this one and put that one there on this side. And that was, I think then we've got, so this is month 3, 4, 5, and then 6 will be there. And I don't need this bit here, this extra page here, but I might decide to leave it in and do some more, who knows. So that way, because otherwise I was going to have an empty page, because we did the title page, and then we've got the 2 samplers, and then we've got 6 months. So that would be 2, 2, and 2, and then I would have had the back of the page empty. So I'll probably end up stitching up that one, and I'll put that one in front of this one, and that way I can have that overhanging. And I might do this one as fancy flowers and embroider all of that. I don't know, but I'll do that. That's something extra that I'll do on my quiet time. So yeah, so that one's going to go on that page, and that's going to be perfect. And when the book's closed, it's going to have that little bit of lace coming out there, which I haven't done yet. So maybe I need to add some somewhere else. I could, you know, insert under here, if I wanted to, some sort of dangly lacy bit if I wanted to out there. Here and there I could do that. So I'm going to stitch those down. And then the only other thing I think I might do is I may do some navy stitches here, maybe, in that bit there, but that's all going to be the same. But I might do little navy stitches in there, and that'll be it. And the rest is all going to be just, this is all going to be here, cantha stitching, so the running stitch. And I'm going to leave all of that plain for the moment. So that is my video really for today. I may or may not come back and show you something if something else pops into mind, but otherwise I'll just stitch it all down and do what I've told you I'm going to do. I'll post a photograph maybe on Instagram or something. And then next week will be composition. We are also going to, I think Sarah's going to talk about that. We've got an extra week in March, but Sarah's going to tell you what's going to happen there. So you'll see that in her video. So if you want to know what we're thinking, well, no, she's not going to tell you exactly what we're thinking. But anyway, I'm going to go. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm back. I just wanted to show you what I've done with my background. I just canvas stitched this on here. So I'll just hold it up so you can see. And then I did my canvas stitching all over these bits here. I did the little stitching here where the thing is, the insert, I should say. I'm thinking I might just do 4 little stitches on the edge of each of these circles as well to make them stand out. And maybe on that one, but I won't do it on those ones. And then I added this piece of fabric here, because I felt like it tied in with the blues in these fabrics here as well. So my background is ready to go really, except for I'll do those little bits there. I just used a perlé cotton. This is a number 8 down here, and this is a number 12. I actually really like the number 12. So it was a similar colour to this fabric here. So that's that, and next week we will be working on the composition for the page, block page. Some people were saying, what do you call them, a block or a page? Well, you can call them either or, it makes no difference. So I hope you enjoyed that and you're excited about the new prompt. We are, and I will see you next week with the stitching. Thank you for watching. Bye.